English session, and paid classes also going to be held at 8 p.m. Okay, now your times are updated, so please make sure you are following this timetable. Okay, no morning sessions, only evening sessions we are going to conduct. Chaliye, so please join fast if possible. Okay, so I can see everything is okay. So let's start today's session. So basically, today is our demo session. So this session is going to be live on both the sites, on our paid class also, as well as on our YouTube channel also. So if you are watching from YouTube, so welcome to JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. My name is Aarti, and here I'm going to cover your AFM for upcoming November 25. And what else you can do it? You can subscribe to our channel, and remember one important thing, that this is our one of the important sessions for our upcoming November 25, because this is our demo sessions. Okay? So if you're watching from YouTube, then remember, for 1 or 2 sessions only we are going to provide you online. Otherwise, these classes are going to be for paid candidates only. So you need to enroll in our batches. Now, how to enroll in our batches, I will tell you each and everything. Chali. So let's start today's session. Already we have completed our orientation session yesterday. Now today we are going to start with our demo class. Okay. Now in today's session, what we are going to do here today, we are going to cover some important terms. Okay, because before you start your AFM, okay, you need to understand few terms, because based on these terms you are going to learn so many different things. Okay, because directly if we jump to our AFM now, that will make so many things difficult for you. So if you are from non-commerce background, if you are from commerce background, just leave each and everything. Okay, we are making foundation very much clear to each and everyone. So try to watch this session so that you can revise few words, or you can understand few words, so that when we are going to start our main course, at that time you are not going to face any issue. Chaliye, so let's start today's first term, and the first term is cost. Okay, now in today's session we are going to see few terms, and along with this we are going to take so many examples to make sure that you are getting the concepts. So the first term is your cost. Now, cost means what? Cost means whatever amount or value of money you are paying for purchasing any goods. Okay? For purchasing any raw material, for purchasing any services. Okay? But remember one thing, this cost I'm talking as a layman language. Okay? Suppose I am individual customer. So when I am going to visit any shop, I'm going to ask randomly that what is the price of this product? Hana? I will ask what? As a buyer, I can say 2 terms. I can say price or what is the cost of this product. Yes or no? We use both the terms. Hana? Whenever you visit any shop, correct? What everyone will ask? They ask 2 terms. Either they are going to use price or they are going to use cost. But here in your accounting, this cost means something different. So here you need to understand cost as a businessman. Means now you are a businessman, not a customer. Okay, you are not a customer. Here you are going to be a businessman. Chaliye. So as a businessman, what is the meaning of cost? So cost is the value of money that has been used up to produce something or deliver a service. So when you are doing manufacturing, or whenever you are producing any goods, or whenever you are doing trading, or whenever you are providing financial services also, so whatever cost you are incurring in your business, in your bank, in anywhere, that is cost for you. Correct? Chaliye. So let's take one example. Suppose here I want to manufacture furniture. Okay, I want to start furniture business. So for furniture, what things I require? I need to purchase woods, I need to purchase nut bolts, है ना? I need to purchase paint, I need to appoint and hire laborers also, because they are having that craftsmanship kind of thing. Okay, I don't know, I'm just starting and I'm just investing, but I'm going to incur these many expenses. Yes or no? So suppose I am purchasing materials. Okay, I'm purchasing woods, nut bolts, everything for suppose 20,000. This is my material cost. Now, apart from this, I'm appointing laborers and I'm paying, suppose, them 10,000. Correct? So, what is the total cost I'm incurring for producing furniture? That is going to be addition of these two things. Okay, these two things. So, this is going to be 30,000. So, what is the total cost for producing any furniture? 30,000. Okay. So, what I will say, the overall expenditure, the overall cost I incurred for producing furniture, that is 30,000. Correct? Chali. Now, it's your turn. Tell me now, what is the total cost? I'm taking next example. Suppose now I'm starting with car manufacturing. Okay, so for car manufacturing, I require tires. So suppose I purchase tires for, let's assume 10,000. Okay, please don't say that no one can purchase tire for 10,000. Okay, I'm just assuming. Okay, I'm making toy cars. I'm not making that big cars. I'm making toy cars, suppose. Okay, so I'm purchasing tires for 10,000. I'm purchasing the car body for, suppose, let's assume 15,000. I am appointing laborers also for assembling this different pieces. Okay, and I'm paying them, suppose, 7,000 rupees. Now tell me, what is the total cost? Can you tell me what is the total cost incurred till now? Make sure you are participating in these sessions, because this is how you are going to learn so many things. Okay, if you are just sitting quietly and if you are thinking you are going to retain the things, then no, you are wrong. Try to interact, try to give me the answers, whether that is right, whether that is wrong, that is a secondary thing. Yes, I can see the answers from all the candidates. Yes, correctly. So what I am going to do here, I'm going to add all the cost. Okay, 10,000 plus 15,000 plus 7,000 means what is the total cost I incurred? Correctly, that is 32,000. Okay, 32,000. So when I am manufacturing, whether I'm manufacturing this car or whether I'm manufacturing this furniture, ultimately my main aim is what? My main aim is to sell these products to customers. Hana? So during the year, I am incurring cost. During the year, I am incurring cost, and after incurring this cost, I am going to produce the goods which I am going to deliver to the customers. Okay? Means I am going to create sell. Hana, I'm going to do sell. I'm going to sell all these things. I'm going to sell all these things. So am I going to sell all these things at a cost? Tell me, what do you think? Whenever any businessman is selling the products, or whenever they are providing the goods, they are selling all the products at cost or some different value. What do you think? As a businessman, I'm going to sell the goods, suppose furniture, for 30,000 only. The answer is, of course, no. I'm going to add the profit. Hana, I'm going to add the profit. And finally, I'm going to sell at higher amount. Hana, I'm going to sell at higher amount. I'm not going to sell at a use of running this business. Hana? So basically, the sell price is always going to be higher. Hana? Sell price going to be higher. Now suppose here sell price is 50,000 rupees. So what is the profit? Tell me. In this example 1, can you tell me the profit? If sell is 50,000 rupees, so can you tell me the profit? Of course, yes. Very good. Very good. So good. This is 20,000. Okay? Now, next, if I'm taking this as your example 2, and if I'm saying that sales is equal to, suppose, 70,000. Now, can you tell me what is the profit? Can you tell me this? In your example 2, what is the profit amount? 70,000 minus 32,000. Now, what is the difference? Sales minus your cost. So, 70,000 minus 32,000. Answer is yes, 38,000. So, what is your profit here? That is 38,000. Correct? So, what you have seen just now, you have seen important things. What are the important things? You have seen three important terms now. First, cost. Hana? What do you mean by cost? First term you have learned about cost. Next, you have seen about the sell. Take a sales price. Then third, you have seen about the profit. How to calculate profit. Correct? And now we are going to see the next term related to this sales. Yes, the next term that you can see in our AFM, that is revenue. That is revenue. Revenue or sell. Both are going to be same. Okay? Both are going to be same. So many times you're going to see revenue, so many times you're going to see sell amount. Both are going to be same. Please don't get confused now in these terms. Okay, so the total amount of money brought in by a company's operations measured over a set of time, that is your revenue. Correct? So please don't get confused now. What is revenue? What is sales? Both are same. Okay, both are same. Chaliye. So if I ask you, what is the revenue in your first case? Can you tell me? What is the revenue amount in your first case? Please, be careful. Okay, I'm asking about the revenue in our first case. This is your first case, everyone. Be careful. Jitendra ji, please make sure you are seeing the correct amount, correct term. YouTube candidates, you can also give me the answers. I am seeing your answers as well. Okay, please try to interact and please try to give me the answers. Yes. So here, revenue is going to be not 30,000, not 20,000. Sell amount. Just now I told you, na? Sell amount. Sell amount is going to be your revenue. So in your first case, your revenue or sell is 50,000. Okay, revenue is what? 50,000. Now, next. Can you tell me what is the revenue amount in your example 2? You have total cost, you have sales 70,000, you have profit 38,000. Can you tell me what is the revenue amount? Yes, correct. So in second condition, your revenue amount is going to be 70,000. Correct. Yes. Okay, chaliye. Very good. Now, you have seen now 4 different terms. First, you have seen cost, then you have seen sale amount, then you have seen profit, and even you have seen how to calculate profit. Okay, and then recently you have seen about revenue. Correct? So these are the 4 different terms we have seen now. Now, let's talk about cost. Again, I am starting with the cost amount. Acha, chaliye, let's first take few more examples and then we are going to learn about something new related to cost. But first, let's take few examples. Suppose this is your example 3. Now I'm saying you have purchased material. Okay. Assume every time you are businessman. Okay, you are a businessman, and as per that, you need to tell me the answers. Chaliye. So you have purchased material for suppose 15,000. Okay, you have appointed laborers for suppose 7,000. You have paid rent for suppose 6,000. Can you tell me the total cost? And you have sell amount of suppose rupees 50,000. Okay, so now tell me the 3 things. You need to tell me the 3 things. First, you need to tell me the total cost. Tell me the total cost, then revenue, and then profit. These are the three things you need to tell me. Chaliye, it's your turn now. Everyone, make sure you are calculating and you are telling me the answers. Yes, for total cost, remember whatever expenditure you are incurring, okay, whatever amount you are paying from your pocket, that is going to be your cost. Everything you are going to add in your cost, correct? So here your cost will include all these three things: your material, labor, and as well as rent amount. So 15,000 plus 7,000 plus 6,000, total 28,000 is your cost amount. Total cost is going to be 28,000. Revenue, that is your 50,000. Now, how to calculate profit? For calculating profit, we have just understood revenue minus cost. Okay, revenue minus cost. So 50,000 minus 20,000, this will give you profit of rupees 22,000. Isn't it? I hope everyone got this. Yes, total cost 28, revenue 50K, and profit 22K. Correct. Okay, so this is about the three different. Yes, Karim Gautam ji, correct. Chaliye. So this is about the three important terms. Okay. Now we are going to understand about the further things related to your cost. Now your cost is further divided into two things. First is your fixed cost and next is your variable cost. Okay. Now cost is your ultimate term. Okay. Now you are going to divide the cost into two different terms: fixed cost and variable cost. These are the further bifurcation of your cost. Okay. So first bifurcation is your fixed cost and next is your variable cost. Now, if we talk about cost, so you have understood that whatever the expenditures we are incurring as a businessman, we are going to add it. Hana? Whatever expenditures you are going to incur for production of any goods or for providing any services, that is going to be your cost. But they are using one more extra term. That is what? That is fixed. Now, tell me, what do you understand with the fixed? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of fixed? Tell me, what do you understand with the term fixed? Tell me. Yes, I'm going to ask this silly things and you need to tell me the answers. Always. Yes, constant, no change. Hana? Fixed is what? Going to remain constant. Yes, that is what fixed means. Fixed means going to remain constant. No change you are going to see. Correct? So what type of expenditures we are going to see? Those expenditures which are not going to change. Means they are going to remain constant. Okay. So this is your first bifurcation. Now, let's talk about the next bifurcation, that is your variable. Now, do you know what do you mean? What is the meaning of variable? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me? What do you mean by variable? Yes, correct, Gautam sir. Yes, all the answers are correct. Variable means what? Ha, correct. Variable means opposite of fixed, है ना? Opposite of fixed. Fixed means constant, variable means fluctuating. Variable means changes you are going to see, है ना? So this is your variable. So variable cost is what? Those expenditures which are going to fluctuate. ठीक है? And fixed cost means what? These are the costs which are going to remain constant. See, there is no fluctuation. Always you are going to see same type of expenditure. Okay. Now, let's read the definition. Variable cost means cost that change as the volume changes. Means, I will tell you, wait. Then, fixed cost means what? Costs that remain constant regardless of the quantity of goods or services produced or sold. Now, let's take few examples. Okay. Everyone, make sure you are listening to me very carefully. So I am here going to take two examples. Example 1. Now, if I am producing, suppose, cars. Okay. So for producing cars, I need to purchase different raw materials. And I need to purchase tires. I need to purchase that car body. I need to purchase headlight. I need to purchase seat covers. I need to purchase so many things. Correct. So all the raw materials I purchase. And suppose I am currently producing 10 cars. And when I'm producing 10 cars, I am incurring around, let's take 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs raw material I have purchased. I've purchased tires, I've purchased seat cover, ticket body, everything I've purchased for 5 lakhs. To produce how many cars? To produce 10 cars. Ticket. Now, after 1 month, ticket. Now, I received order for 100 cars. I received order for how many cars? Now 100 cars. Okay, so I need to purchase so much of raw material now so that I can produce how many cars? 100 cars. So suppose now I am going to purchase around 60 lakhs. Okay, now let's assume 60 lakhs raw material I purchased. Okay, now after this, after suppose 3 months, after 3 months, I received order for suppose 400 cars. So if I received order for 400 cars, I need to purchase raw materials also according to this order. Hana? I cannot use just 5 lakh raw material to produce 400 cars because when I'm spending 5 lakh, I can produce only 10 cars. When I'm spending 60 lakhs, I can produce only 100 cars. But now when I want to produce around 400 cars, so now I need to suppose do the expenditure of 2 crores. Okay, to purchase 400 cars. As you can see, as my quantity, as my units are fluctuating, my cost is also changing. My cost is also changing. But listen to me first. Okay, now next, if I take the example of suppose, wait. Now I'm taking the example of next side, rent. Okay, now I rented one property and in that property I started this manufacturing business of car. Okay, I rented one factory only, and for that factory I need to pay every month 1 lakh rupees. Okay, I'm paying when I'm producing 10 cars, 1 lakh rent. When I'm producing 100 cars, I am paying 1 lakh only. Okay, after 3 months also, when I'm producing 400 cars, I'm paying 1 lakh only. Okay, so you have seen 2 things. Materials, which is actually fluctuating, whereas rent, that is going to be constant. So tell me now, it's your turn. Which is here material or rent? Which is your variable cost? Tell me, which is your variable cost? Which is your variable cost? Material or rent? Which is your variable cost? Tell me. Yes, correct. So here your material is your what? Material is your variable cost. And what about rent? Rent is which type of cost? Tell me. Rent? What about rent? What about rent? Yes, correct. Rent is going to be your fixed cost. Okay? So I hope you understood how to bifurcate the cost and how to identify whether that is your fixed cost or that is your variable cost. Now, why this is important? Because in your module D, when you are going to learn about the cost, all these things are going to be again and again, they are going to ask. Okay? They are going to make the formulas based on this cost bifurcation. And in exam, there are so many questions based on this fixed and variable cost through which you are going to make the formulas. So if you are not aware what is the difference between fixed cost and variable cost, always you are going to find it difficult to solve any question or to study your cost topics. That's why today I have taken this important session based on your simple terms. Correct? So here we concludes your cost. Chaliye. Now we have seen revenue, cost, profit, and how to calculate the profit and how to bifurcate and how many types of cost we have. Correct? We have seen fixed cost and variable cost. So we have seen this many things. Now, one question for you all. If everything is okay and clear, then please solve this particular question. Please. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Please tell me. Thank you, Deepji. Everyone, now it's your turn and you need to calculate this. Okay, I can see. Okay, few are saying B as your option, few are saying C as your option. Okay, no issues. Everyone, please read and tell me what do you think? Which is your correct answer? What do you think? Okay, chaliye. So let's read the question carefully. Okay, I can see. Okay. So many of you are saying B. Acha, chaliye. So let's check which is the correct option. Okay, let's read this question. ABC Limited generated a total revenue. What is the next term we have used for revenue? Tell me. First, tell me what is the next term we have seen for revenue? What term we can use for revenue? Yes, Hana. This is your sale. This is your total sale. Correct. This is your total sale. Now, total revenue of rupees 660 crore. Okay, this is your crores. Okay, from the sale of its. Here also they have given. Okay, of its products in the last fiscal year. Okay, so during the same period, its variable cost. Okay, variable cost amounted to 25 crore and fixed cost were 15 crores. Now you need to calculate ABC Limited's total cost for the fiscal year. Okay, so what is the thing we need to calculate here? Total cost. Chaliye. So what is your total revenue here? That is equal to 60 crores. Now if I talk about the cost, okay, they have given variable cost also and fixed cost also. So variable cost is around 25 crores and fixed cost is around 15 crores. So if you add this, you can say total cost is your 40 crores and Here, if I want to calculate the profit, can you tell me what is the profit? Profit is your 20 crores. Hai na? How to calculate profit? Total revenue minus cost. If you are going to do, you are going to receive profit. This is how you are going to receive the profit. So, but if you see the question, what they're asking about total ABC Limited's total cost for the fiscal year. Now, what is the total cost? Total cost is your 40 crores or 20 crores. What is the total cost? Total cost is your 40 crores and not 20 crores. Correct answer is your answer B and not 20. Okay? I hope now you understood this. Okay? Those who were saying 20, now I hope you understood why not 20 and why 40 crores. Because 20 crores is your profit. That is your profit. Okay? That is not your cost. Okay? Here they are asking about the cost. Chaliye. This is how we need to calculate your cost when they are going to give you in a variable and fixed cost. Okay? Chaliye. Now let's see the next term. Next term we are going to talk about, that is your assets. That is your assets. Now, what is the meaning of assets? Chaliye. So, assets represent any resources owned or controlled by a business or an economic entity. Achha, chaliye, leave this definition. Can you tell me about your assets? Leave this. Okay, I don't know what this definition is saying. Don't read the definition. What do you think? If I ask you, what are your assets? Tell me. Don't tell me your children. Please don't tell me that answer. What are your assets? If I'm your friend and I'm just asking that, what are your assets till now? Yes, house, vehicles, jewelry. Correct. Yes, gold. Gold house? Gold house. If I'm reading it as together, then, oh God, gold. Yes, gold house. Yes. Properties. Absolutely. Land, machinery. Gold. Yes, golden house. Correct. Gold. And what about your fridge, your sofa? All these are not your assets. Utensils. All these are not your assets. Yes, of course, Praveen sir, correct. Cash. Then you are going very deep, sir. Don't go that much in deep. Just give me the normal examples. Yes. Of course. So, assets means what? Assets means whatever you have purchased, your resources, on which you hold the control. You hold the control. Yes? If you are not holding the control, if you're not holding the ownership, then that is not your asset. Land that you have purchased, that is your asset. Why? Because it's up to you whether you want to sell it or whether you are not. That is totally up to you. Okay? I cannot sell your land. Why? Because that is your asset. That is not my asset. So any resources on which you hold the control, you hold the ownership, then that is your asset. Now, the house, correct? Though that is not generating income because you are not using as a rental purpose, but you hold the ownership. Correct? I'm not asking about the income. I'm asking about assets. I'm not asking whether that is your income generating resource right now. No, I'm just asking about the assets. Assets on which you hold the control, you hold the ownership. On legal documents, your name is there. Correct? Then that is asset for you. That is asset for you. Correct? Now, if I use the same asset in business, so For a businessman, when they are purchasing raw materials, not raw materials, sorry, when they are purchasing that stocks, when they are taking this machinery, land, cash, all these things are going to be an asset for the business. Okay? So businesses, when we talk about assets, any resources owned by or controlled by this company or as an individual that generates money or income. Now remember one thing, cash, inventory, machine, building, copyright, all these are considered as an asset. Okay, so this is the overall definition. Now, again, if you bifurcate assets, you are going to see two types of assets. Again, you are going to see two types of assets. First is your fixed asset, and next is your current assets. Always remember, whenever you are reading accounts, whenever you are reading costing part, take yourself as a businessman. Okay, that you are starting your business. Don't consider yourself as a banker for time being. Consider yourself that if you start this business, what is cost, what is expenditure, what are assets for you. Take yourself as businessman. Then only things are going to be easy for you. Okay, so here if I say assets are bifurcated into fixed assets and current assets. Now, fixed assets means what? Which you are going to hold for longer period of time. Longer period of time means 12 months. Okay, generally everything we take based on this 12 months only. If you are going to hold for more than 12 months, if you are going to hold for more than 12 months, then that is going to be your fixed assets. But if you are going to hold for less than, if you are going to hold for less than 12 months, then that is going to be your current assets, like cash. Regularly you are using your cash. As a businessman, regularly you are going to use materials, stock, debtors, all these things. Okay, so whatever things you are using regularly, but on those things, if you hold the control, you hold the ownership, then that is going to be your current asset. Current assets. In banks also you have seen, for businessmen you open current account. So that they can run their business whenever they want to take overdraft, they can easily take it. Correct. So that is how you need to take this as assets. This is current assets. Correct. Now, next, fixed assets. Fixed assets, again bifurcated into two different terms, tangible and intangible. Now, tangible means which you can see, which you can say this is my asset. You can see their physical presence. Okay? Physically they are present. So that is what tangible assets. Easily you can identify your house. Easily you can identify which is your bicycle, which is your vehicle, which is your fridge, which is your sofa. Easily you can identify. Okay? So that is what tangible assets. On the other hand, you have intangible assets. There is no physical presence. But because of this assets, you are taking benefit. Like what? Like copyrights, like patent, trademarks. All these things are considered as your intangible assets. Okay? So assets on which you hold control, on which you hold ownership, that is asset for you. Now, again, you sub-bifurcated into two different things. First, fixed assets. Second, current assets. Current assets, here you have seen the example which you are going to use on a regular basis, and the life is also less than 12 months. Correct? Life is also less than 12 months. So that is your current assets. Now, fixed assets, tangible assets, intangible assets. Tangible assets means their physical presence is there, okay, which you can see. But for intangible assets, there is no physical existence of those assets, like patents, goodwills, trademarks. Correct? Now, yes, correct. So this is about your assets. Now tell me, if I ask you, machinery is what? Machinery. Machinery is your fixed asset or current assets? Yes, because every day you are not going to purchase that machine, na? Hana? If you have purchased it, of course you're going to use for 5, 6, 10, whatever years you're going to use it. But you're going to use for more than 12 months. Now, if you're saying fixed asset, then tell me, that is your tangible asset or intangible asset? Machinery. Machinery is your tangible asset or intangible asset? Absolutely correct. That is your tangible assets. Okay, that is your tangible assets. Now, tell me about the land. Land is what? Land is tangible asset or intangible asset? Tell me. Land is what? Tangible asset or intangible asset? Of course, that is also tangible asset. Now, tell me what do you think about the copyrights? Copyrights? You must have seen so many where, na, like if you're using Instagram, if you're using YouTube, so many times you must have seen copyright issue. Hana, if you're using some songs, if you're using someone's audio, then they are sending you what? Copyright. Hana, that this is their copyright because they have paid for those things, for videos, for audios. Correct. So that is what copyright. So here, yes, here copyright is your what? Intangible assets. Okay. Now trademarks, like when you are manufacturing medicines. Okay. I'm so sorry. Patents. I'm talking about the patents. So whenever you are producing this medicines, like COVID-19 medicine, they have taken the patent for those things. Correct. And if you are producing any books or something, then that is also going to be your intangible assets. So basically under the intangible assets, you can see here, you have copyrights. You have copyrights, you have patent, and you have trademark. So just now we have seen the trademark. Generally we have seen these things on our YouTube. Because of copyright restrictions, they are using this. They are using this copyright term. Then trademark, the symbol, logo, design, word, phrase, color, sound combination, all these things they are taking for trademark. Then patent, any inventions, or any industrial applicability when they are producing, that time they are taking the patent. Okay, so these are the different terms you need to understand, you need to remember whenever you are going to read the accounts. Chali. So this is about your assets. I hope everyone understood till here. Any doubt? Any doubt? Any difficulty? Yes, Amita ji, any doubt? Okay. Okay. Chali. So, tomorrow we are going to start with few more terms like your liabilities. Okay. Then we are going to, let's solve this question. Huh? We can solve this question. Chali, tell me, what is the definition of an asset? A liability that generates revenue. B, a resource owned by an individual or entity that has economic value. C, a contractual obligation to pay. D, a measure of profitability. Tell me, what is the correct definition? A, B, C, D? Yes, your correct definition is answer B. Any resource which you own, as an individual or as an entity, if you hold the control, if you hold the ownership, that is going to be your asset. Yes, correct answer is answer B. Chaliye. Which of the following is not a fixed asset? Tell me. Building, bank balance, plant, or D, patents. Plant, this is not that plant, not green plant. No. Factory, that plant I'm talking about. Not now I'm going to take any case studies, but yes, when we are going to solve questions, when we are going to do practice sessions, then yes, of course, I'm going to take the case studies also. Okay, so tell me, which is not your fixed asset? Bank balance. Again, the correct answer is answer B. Yes. Absolutely right. Chaliye. So with this, we complete today's session. Okay, but before you wind up, remember one thing. If you want, no, we have one more question. Chaliye. Please, you can solve this also. Long-term assets without any physical existence but possessing a value are called A. Intangible assets, B. Fixed assets, C. Current assets, D. Investments. Tell me. Without physical existence. Hala, this is the important term. Based on this term on sentence only, this words only you are going to understand which is your correct answer. Correct answer is intangible assets. See, you can say this is a fixed asset. Yes, but in this particular exam options, they have given you bifurcated exact answer also. That's why we are selecting intangible assets. You can say this is your fixed asset. Yes, you are correct. But the more precise answer is your intangible asset. That's why we are going with intangible assets. And in your AFM exam, they are going to give you like this options only. Though you may say, these two are okay question, answers. But you need to find the exact one. Okay? This is how you need to study so that you can prepare for your AFM. Chaliye. And apart from this, if you want to join Telegram group, currently you can join my Telegram group. So you can scan this QR code, and if you are in my paid session, then I have provided you the link also in that pin section. And remember, if you want to join our paid batches, because after 2-3 sessions, we are going to give this classes to our paid candidates only. So if you want to join our paid classes, then you can visit to our Adda 24/7. First link is our official website. All courses, JAIIB CAIIB, and JAIIB November 25 is your attempt. Okay. Here you can see you have all the batches visible. Okay. So remember, this Arjuna batch is a bilingual batch. This is not your English batch. This is bilingual one. Okay. So this is your bilingual one. And if you want to purchase, you can purchase Success Batch. This is your English medium batch. Correct. So here we are going to provide you the concepts and the questions. Okay. So online classes, mock test, ebooks. All of these things we are going to provide. But if you want to do the revision also with us only, if you want to take crash course, everything if you want. Okay. So then you can enroll in our JAIIB Mahapack 2.2. Now in this JAIIB Mahapack 2.2, your Arjuna batch, your Success batch, your crash course classes also, then any further revision classes, whatever we are going to provide, everything will be freely available to you. Correct? And if you want some books also, then you can use this JAIIB Increment Mahapack. The additional thing in this particular increment box, in this increment pack is increment box. The 4 books will be delivered to you. You are going to receive the hard copy. Correct? So now it's up to you that which particular batch you want to take. And remember, if you are taking any batch, then you can use one coupon code for extra discount. Okay, for extra discount, you can use one coupon code that is Y895. And if you click on apply, you can see that you are going to receive extra discount and you need to pay around 10,800 something amount only. For Success Batch also, you can use the same coupon code. Okay, for Mahapacks also, you can use the same coupon code. Chaliye. So apart from this, any further doubts? Wait. I'm resending. Yeah, take this link again. If you are not able to read, if you are not redirecting to the Telegram group, now please update once. Okay, might be because of your Telegram is not updated. That's why you are not redirected to that. First, please first do the update of your Telegram and then click on this link. Fixed assets, Preeti ma'am, that fixed assets have both the things. Okay? Can be that physical existence also and can not have any physical existence. That's why we divide it into 2 parts. As a tangible asset or as an intangible asset. That depends. Which type of physical existence, which type of fixed assets we are talking about. Okay, chaliye. So now, I think everything is okay then. So now let's wind up this session. Thank you everyone for joining, and I hope you have enjoyed this session and make your decision as soon as possible if you are watching from YouTube. And remember to use the coupon code that is Y895. Then only you are going to receive the extra discount. Otherwise, you need to pay more amount. Okay, but with this you can save extra few amount also, and that is the benefit of this coupon code. And let's wind up then. Thank you everyone for joining. Take care and bye bye. Bye everyone. हिंदी क्लास का टाइम 7 PM रहता है सर, 7 बजे. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye everyone. Bye. Thank you for joining. Good night everyone.